Hey guys, welcome back to another episode of The Witcher 3. Not really sure what happened at the end of the last episode there. It just kind of like loaded forever in that weird loading screen that I had no idea like how it even popped up. So I decided to just end the episode there, and yeah, I had to like forcibly close up the game. So that's a small glitch. I haven't seen that in vanilla, so it must be like a enhanced edition thing. Oh well, it's not too game breaking. It's just it's awkward and strange. Okay, anyways, so we freed this blacksmith dude from this cell last time. In fact, his position is still cached. He did say that he was from Maubrydale though, so we are going to pay him a little visit. I'm doing this now because I don't want to forget in the future. And I know that like when we talk to him for the very first time, he'll probably give us a small reward in terms of crowns, maybe? Or maybe just like some crafting materials, whatever it is. I want to check it out before we continue, so let's just go. So check out my toxicity there, guys. It's like 3/4 of the way full, and I don't even have any potion effects active. I'm still not quite sure like what it does. I mean, yeah, I've probably mentioned it a couple of times, but
Die.
let's take out these wolves first. Kind of annoying. Oh, they're really annoying. Okay. Jesus Christ. If I die on a couple of wolves, I swear. Oh man. Okay, maybe it's not just a couple. It's quite a few of them. Hey, eat a bolt to the face. Eat 2 bolts to the face. Come on. Okay, that's fine. Oof. Alright, so I got 3 stacks of bleeding. So this is one of those situations where having one of those bandage things would have been really good. But unfortunately I don't have any of those because I don't have any fabrics to craft them with. So yeah, so much for that. I gotta remember to eat that like goat leg or whatever it's called, because that thing is heavy. And I'm just looting these meats as well, because you can never have too much food. Alright, that's fine. Okay, on to Maubrydale. In fact, I'm just gonna go ahead and call Roach because it's a little bit faster, especially when I'm wounded like this.
That's it, Roach.
Let's go. Yeah, I can see that bleeding was changed with this most recent update. Because a while ago, bleeding didn't used to like do this much damage over time to me. It was probably kind of like buggy back then. Now it's doing a bit more damage, and it's not lasting as long, which I'm kind of thankful for. So yeah, whenever we have the opportunity, we're gonna have to buy some like fabrics or just loot some fabrics and see if we can craft a couple of those bandages. Alright, so here we are in Maubrydale. Is this guy back yet? I did spend quite a lot of time like assigning skills. Aha, there he is. Hey.
Ha! My guardian and protector. I thank you, I do.
Okay, that was a little weird. He's an armor smith, but he's called a swordsmith. Do you know any master armorers?
Could you make a breastplate if I provided a master's diagram?
Nah, not could anyone else here. Except for... what was his...
Except for who?
There was one fellow. Fergus, a dwarf. Worked for me for a while. With an apprentice. A lass.
Know what became of him?
They were good at what they did. So they moved on to Crow's Perch. Baron. His men need smithing all the time. Look like a work there.
Except the Baron is kind of indisposed. Actually, he's just disposed. Yeah. Alright, let's take a look at what he's selling.
Let me see what you're offering.
Okay, we got some diagrams for like lesser runestones, which I'm not gonna really bother with. Check out these saddlebags. So like these regular ones, they give 150, but my current ones give 200. So yeah, like definitely when I was going on about how like saddlebags don't give different carry inventory capacities, I was just plain wrong. And oh, here's some fabric. They cost 10 crowns each, which is not too bad actually. I might just you know what, let's buy one of these. Oh, 40 each. Oh yeah, I don't know why I thought it was I saw 40 and I saw 4 of them. It's like, yeah, it's gotta be 10 each. But yeah, 40 each, whatever. Like in the future when we loot these, I guess I just won't discard them or sell them immediately. Instead I will keep them and craft some bandages in case I get some bleeding. Okay, he's not selling anything too interesting. I am going to craft a couple of things though. I need some bomb casings, which means I'm going to buy some iron ores. We're going to buy some cottons, and let's see if we can dismantle some stuff down into iron ores. Let's go into Roach's inventory here. And we're looking for iron. Oh, this guy goes to wood, which I'm going to do. Thread and cotton I don't need. Ooh, this loot is pretty good. And this drum. Okay. Okay, nice. And anything else that goes into like iron? Hunk of nickel. Nope. Oh, wait a minute. This goes into iron ingot, which dismantles into iron ores. Nice. How many? 5. Oh yeah, that's cool. Okay. Again, like, I would love to loot everything. It's just, you know, sometimes you just don't have the carry weight. I mean, most of the times for me, I don't have the carry weight. So, okay. So I'm gonna break these things down to dimeridium, which I'm going to use for crafting. And oh, check that out. The Xenovox dismantles to an iron ore. I mean, it's not like we need it anymore. It's absolutely useless at this point. So, sure. We only get 1 iron ore. Oh my god. I probably should have just sold it then. This talisman, the same thing. What was this talisman used for? Excuse me. I don't remember at all. I better not do anything with it just yet. Anything else that goes into iron? I don't think so. Okay, so then we can go back to crafting, alchemy. We got some more iron ores, which means we can purchase maybe a couple more cottons, a couple more of these. I only have 8 glass right now, but we can easily get these materials. We don't need like too many bomb casings, so let's just go 5 for now. Well, actually, no. We're gonna go... Let's try to get a couple more cottons. Let's see. Cotton. I should have ingredients to go into cotton. Yeah, these dolls. Let's see. Oh yeah, these threads go into cottons too, so there we go. And let's go back to crafting. What the heck? No. Okay, there we go. 5, and we need 2 more glass. Damn it. Oh, this bottle here. 3 glass. Excellent. Okay, so now let's make 5 more bomb casings. Yeah, once we had the opportunity again, I'm just going to go ahead and craft all these bombs, because we're using quite a lot of bombs lately, and I like it. Alright, that should be everything we need to do now. Let's see if this guy will play some Gwent with me.
What would you say to a little game of Gwent?
I meant to do 10 there. I think that's the second time I did that. Okay. This time... Oh, we have Synthesis. Oh, that's good. 12 strength and scorches close combat. Okay, it's kind of like Letho, but probably a little bit better because it doesn't scorch my own units. What should I take out? We'll take out this guy. And I really, really want another leader because, like, this one does nothing. I mean, this one does nothing either, but at least this one takes up a turn. Let's go. We'll let the opponent go first, as always. Okay. Summons and bonds with Barclay Ellis. Bonds with Makakaman Defenders. What the heck? These cards are awful. Summons and bonds with... What? Okay. Alright, so these defenders, it says that they summon Barclay, but do they also summon themselves? Let's find out. Oh my god, they don't. And I had Barclay in my hand already. Damn it. That felt awkward. So there's no point in keeping multiple of these, I suppose. In fact, there's no point in running this at all because they're so weak. Oh well, let's just try to take the round. Ice Giant. Some of these monster cards are actually pretty good. Yeah. I don't like the whole mustering thing with monsters. There's just too many of them. Like, if you're playing a monster deck that's full of cards that muster, you're basically guaranteed to draw several of them in your hand. And when you try to mulligan them away, you just, like, draw more of them. So, That's why when you're playing a monster deck, you gotta be careful of how many of these monster ability cards that you run. Like this guy, for example, look at that. He played out 3 more cards than I did just by playing cards from his hand. And what did it really get him? Nothing, right? Ooh, look at that. Fighting Frost. Okay, in that case... well, there's no real reason to, like, pass or anything. I'm just going to keep playing. And will this take it? This is 9 plus 5, 14 points, plus 25 is... Oh my god, it's just not enough. I shouldn't have decoyed the Vesemir. Whatever, we'll just play it. Take the first round. Always better. Okay, there we go. He gets some carryover. Let's see, we're gonna get some carryover too, and he's probably just gonna pass at this point, right? No? Okay, well. That's pretty much just passing anyway. Alright, so that was pretty easy. Hopefully we get some more square tail cards from this guy, because we need it to... Oh my god, 7 wood. Okay, we're not running out of firewood anytime soon, that's for sure. Let's, while we're here, enhance our weapons and armor. Okay, nice. Alright, so what are we doing next? Let's see. I think we're going to start off this one with a bit of side quest story content. So, let's go ahead and... Let's see, which one should I do? You know what? Nah, let's just save that one. And we've been seeing a lot of story lately, so we're just going to do some other stuff this time. And whatever side quest is closest to us, we're just going to do. Let's see. We got a couple of places of interest here. We can start with those. I mean, we're still... Yeah, we can start with these. Yeah, let's go ahead and do these. Okay, 645 meters. I'm like super inconsistent with my units of measurement, by the way. I call it feet sometimes, I call it meters, I call it like steps. Yeah, because I just don't know. And it's good that I don't know, because it's nice that this game doesn't make a distinction between the various units of measurement, because I understand that people in like the United States in particular, they're not like too familiar with metric. I mean, like if you're a scientist, yeah, no matter where you work, you're going to be familiar with metric. Or even just some other professions, or if you were just curious about the metric system, then you would have learned it. Although in the States, you probably never really get to use it. Here in Canada, though, we're kind of really strange. You know, I've said this before, but because we are so heavily influenced by American culture, even though we are a metric country, we still use a lot of imperial units. So, man, okay, sorry. So, like, all of our road signs, for example, are in kilometers, but when we're talking to each other, kind of just casually, between friends or family, we use miles, and it's totally natural. But, we understand the, like, obviously the conversion rates and stuff. Okay, so we got a bandit camp here. Wait a minute. Wait, what? Oh my god, okay. Did we do this bandit camp already? Okay, I'm totally going to die here. But, oh, there's a wasp nest. Can I? Yes. That makes so much more sense. The archer, though, is still on me. You're dead! One of the archers died. That's nice. I just gotta keep my eye on the other archer so I can, like, block some of his hits. He's gonna shoot. Yeah,
that's
there we go.
Okay.
That. Instead of trying to avoid that guy all the time, let's just go ahead and go kill him. I am one shot away from dead, though, so I gotta be pretty careful. Oh, God. Okay, the bees are doing their work, too. Oh, my God. Seriously? He's still alive? Okay, there. Okay. Man, ever since I discovered this, using the bees to kill bandits, it's been so effective. You just have to be really careful to not get stung by them as well, because, yeah, if you get too close, they are kind of deadly, as you can see here. Alright, so Definitely gonna want to eat and drink some stuff. That's not the right button to drink. Did I drink? Oh yeah, there we go. Alright, so I've got some crossbow stuff, and we'll just leave the flute alone. Can probably loot this nest though. Oh, come on. Can I loot this thing? No? Yes? Can I loot it now? Yeah, there we go. Some honeycombs. Oh my god, really? I'm still taking damage from the freaking bees? Ugh. It's not cool. And I can't even loot this one. Forget it. Did we loot this bandit camp before? I really don't remember. Let's see, there is a chest here. Oh, probably not then, based on like all the stuff that's in here. Okay, very nice. Let's keep going. There is a hidden treasure here. I don't know what kind of monster is going to be guarding it, but I will most likely have to rest up and heal my health. Let's just take a look though. What do we have? Mousehurst. Oh, interesting. This is like an entire little abandoned village of some sort. Oh, some ghouls. Okay. Might as well get the jump on them. Okay. Now, where the heck is this hidden treasure? Oh, hi. Oh, damn. No. Take out your weapon, Geralt. Don't fight it. Oh, God damn it. I knew that was gonna happen. I was like, do not fight this thing with your fists. And then he ended up fighting it with his fists. Okay, and now I'm a little nervous because I'm one shot away from death. So I'm gonna have to be really careful. Okay. Okay, good. Didn't even die. Check that out. Okay. I've been getting a lot of like mutagens lately. I don't know if that's like an update that did that or if it's something else. I have no idea. Okay, I want this honeycomb. Damn it. Out of vigor. Ugh. And we have another ghoul there. Okay.
What now, you piece of filth?
So it's telling me that the treasure is on a lower level. Okay. Now I'm going to finally remember to eat this mutton leg. It weighs 3.6 and I've just had it in my inventory this whole time. There we go. Okay. Let's find this hidden treasure. It's still on the lower floor? What the heck? Where is this thing? Ugh. Okay. Why don't I remember where this thing is? Ooh, look at that. I'm not gonna loot the coal and the ashes. Oh, is this it? Yeah, this has to be it. Okay. Boom. Key to treasure chest. Very straightforward. Crumbled notes, paralysis oil. Just a straight up oil. Okay. Must have been a witcher. Okay, soldiers have come. Whether ours or theirs, don't know. Ours or theirs. Okay, so that's a typo. Or maybe it's not a typo. It's like intentional because these guys are not like completely literate. Don't really matter anymore. I heard them writing... Or, oh no, wait. That's possible that's not a typo. So it's ours or... you know, the people over theirs. Something like that. Okay, whatever. Don't really matter anymore. I heard them riding down the road. Hid, nail the door shut. Maybe they won't get in. They spent the whole night killing and raping. I saw it all through the cracks in the wall. Bit my finger to the bone trying to keep from screaming. Don't know if anyone else managed to hide. Maybe not. I saw them drag Antosh out. He had hid in the fields next to the haystack where he'd stashed his things. They flailed him. They've heard me. No, I'm in here. I didn't open up when they pounded. I thought they'd burn me out just like they did in the granary. Then They got on their horses, rode off. Quiet now. All I can hear is the flies circling the bodies. I try to knock open the door, open the window, dig myself out, make a hole in the wall or the roof. Nothing doing. I heard people who came to rob corpses. Don't know of what. All's left is soiled shirts and foot wrappings. I called for help. They didn't answer. Only ones who will come now are the ghouls. And did he, like, commit suicide? Probably. Okay, so we got a new treasure hunt here. Out of the frying pan, into the fire. Now we get to look for the hidden treasure around here for reals. I remember, like, with this particular one, I'd always spend so much time looking for the treasure, it's not even funny, because this is a rather large search area. Well, it's not, like, super big, but it's large enough, and it's kind of hidden. Had I just, like, read that note, you know, sometimes I don't read these notes. Had I just read it, I would know that it's hidden in a haystack. So, like, these are the only 2 haystacks in the area, which means this treasure here is right in here. Yeah. Sometimes, though, I would just spend the longest time looking for this and I wouldn't find it. So, now I remember it's in the haystack. Alright, so let's see what's next here. Yeah, we got another place of interest here, which is cool. Let's just keep on rolling. I need to drink some water. I'm not really sure why, like, some of these consumables are split off into these different columns. Exquisite honey. Maybe they're sorted by... Oh, that's cool. They are sorted by, like, how much regeneration they provide. So the grade. Oh, that's so interesting. I did not realize this. So over here is like 7 to 10. Over here is like 10 to, I don't know, 13. And over here is just the really, really good ones. Huh. Wow, that's really cool. Alright, I can't believe I didn't notice that earlier. Then again, there are a lot of things I don't notice earlier. Okay. So we're just gonna head on to this next place of interest, and hopefully, like, we can get some, like, really special side quests done in this episode. We'll see, though. I don't know, when I just get exploring, I get super distracted, and sometimes I just don't get any work done at all. Yeah, you may have noticed that in my episodes, I have these, this, like, mini-series going on in this entire playthrough called The Duties of a Witcher, and those are just where I'm just wandering kind of blindly, doing minor side quests and places of interest mostly. Yeah, so when I don't have a either a main quest or kind of a side quest that is very story heavy in a certain episode, then I would just name one of my episodes that, and you would know that it's mostly just me exploring that one particular episode, which some people enjoy watching, some people may not, but really it's up to you which of these episodes you really want to watch. I mean, most people probably don't watch these episodes in their entirety anyway. I say most people, but it's probably like, okay, it is most people, but I'm probably gonna guess it's like 70-80% of you guys. And for like the other 20% of you who do watch these episodes in its entirety, like, gotta give you some applause, man. Because seriously, some of these can get pretty boring, honestly. But if you're just kind of, you know, wearing some headphones and doing some housework or like doing something else while you are just listening, that's fine too. And maybe once in a while, if something is like really interesting, you can tune in, and that's perfectly fine too. In fact, that's how I expect most of you guys to be watching, because that's really how I watch my watch some of the Let's Plays that I watch. Okay, so we got some human enemies. Rime oil does work really well, but this time I'm going to try a flammable oil. I'm going to give these guys some igni. Okay, so here we go. Okay, got an archer over here, which I don't appreciate. Okay, there we go, flammable oil. I am not really sure if that really does anything, because these guys get set on fire anyways by the igni, so...
What?
Yeah,
Lost your nerve?
Ooh, okay. Let's disarm this guy's shield. Yeah, and just kill him. Ah, I should have done a finisher there. Damn it, missed my opportunity. Okay, got some more bread. Is it me, or is food not lasting as long as it used to? Huh. 2 minutes 56 seconds, so it's 3 minutes. It should be lasting as long as it used to, but I kind of have the feeling that it's not, like, I don't know. Okay, so got some chains, and what about this treasure over here? Where is it? What the heck? Is it this? What is this? Oh, a letter. Okay. So that's the treasure. Letter, Drabik. Listen up, you stupid git. Go on keeping the treasure out for all to see like that. We won't keep it very long at all. What, you think we're the only bandits around? Well, knowing what a fool you are, perhaps you do. So here's me telling you, no, we ain't. So be a good little dunce and hide it somewhere where only you and me will know how to find it again. Otherwise, I'll tan your arse till it's red as a watermelon. Metki. Nice. Red as a watermelon. Okay. So this one, treasure hunt hidden from this world. Okay, let's go.
Looks like rain.
Looks like it's been raining for a while. Okay, so where did this dude hide? Ah, there it is. That's not really hidden, and that's not really a lot of stuff. A single meteorite silver ingot. Now, we can probably put that to good use, you know, to be fair. But the question is, when are we going to put it to good use? And the answer is probably not for a very long time. Yeah. Okay, so we're gonna do quests now. Quests. Alright, so we got one here. What is this? Patrol gone missing. Ooh, we can do a Witcher contract. Yeah, sure. Something we can definitely do. And the closest fast travel point is here. And really, because there aren't any fast travel points unlocked down here just yet, probably just going to just make the walk. It's kind of far though. Alright. Okay, so here's something interesting. A couple of episodes ago, we did the Fall of House Reardon quest. That's the one where we kind of had to, what was it? Clear out this old lady's mansion so that she can go live there again. And I did mention that if you go visit her back at her mansion after the quest is complete, she will be there.
What now, you piece of filth?
We are going to go visit her right now. Check out what she's up to, because now we have an opportunity to go back to this House Reardon. Okay. Dismount. So, she's going to be in here somewhere. Let's find her. Usually she's in that room with the bed. Let's see. It's this one. Yeah, there she is. See, she is here. She doesn't really want to talk to me, but the important thing is she is here. Let me light this candle for you. There you go. I know you're sleeping, but a bit of light never hurts. Okay, so now let's just use this fast travel point, and we'll go do that. Monsters contract. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? Let's leave that one for now. I haven't read the notice board in Downwarren yet? Are you kidding me? Wow. I've gone through this place so many times. That seems a little unlikely. In fact, I remember reading this one in Downwarren. What the heck is going on? Weird. Well, we're just gonna go check it out, and we'll just see. Maybe I didn't read it. Maybe it's just like my imagination, but I could have sworn. I'm growing old these days. Having trouble remembering things. Oh gosh. Okay, we got some specters. Wraith. Oh god, we got a lot of Wraith. Can I just... Nope. Oh! Yeah, that's not good. That's like really, really not good.
What?
Okay.
Lost your nerve?
Well, let's drink a tiara for this. There's my toxicity going up, but I think this will be useful. Okay. Come on, guy. Come over here. Or, you know, just get stuck over there. Jesus. Okay. And there was a third one. I know there's a third one. Yeah, right there. So let's see. I should be able to block most of his hits with this tiara potion active. Okay. It wasn't too bad. Okay. Ooh, battle trance skill point. Nice. Yeah, whenever I use a potion and I don't really like put the potion to good use, I don't think it's like really wasting it, because first of all, you never know when a potion is really going to come into use unless it's a swallow and it's giving you recovery, right? Like for example, when you pop a Peaches filter, you might forget to cast signs. When you pop a Thunderbolt, maybe you're not making good use out of that armor piercing. So same thing with when you pop a tiara, you might not block that much, but like it's a precaution. And so that's the first reason. And the second reason is, well, it gives us progression in our Trial of the Grasses skill tree, so that's never bad. Okay, let's just go ahead and read some of these. Will, darn, and patch. If you wear it, I can patch it, sew it, darn it, or otherwise make it good as new or better. My hands work fast and steady. Thread and patches included in the price, but if more than an L's worth of stuff is needed, you'll need to provide it yourself. Payment in eggs, grain, or potatoes preferred. Antonia. Okay. We'll trade citrine rugs for food. Wow, these people are really desperate. We'll trade ornate citrine rugs 3 for food, meat preferably, though I'll consider greens as well. New items never used, ideal for decorating walls. Lovely fabric with linen warp, meant as a dowry for my daughter, but the Blackens did her in. Oh man. So there'll never be no wedding. Ah, Geraldine. Hey, that's like the female version of Geralt. Okay. Free dog, giving me Roger to any who will care for him well and promise not to eat him. He's a lovely, well-behaved mutt, harks at the hand what feeds him, but I've not left to feed him with. Perfect for guarding a yard and garden or herding sheep at pasture. Awfully glad to sleep in a barn. If you take him, come see Baxter. Aww. Wagon for sale. Hay rack wagon for sale. Original owner, good condition, hardly used, kept in barn. Inquire with Medi. Okay. Pots and ceramics, made and sold. Pots, mugs, and vases, molded and fired, all made by the purest clay straight from byways. Everything to fit your fancy, decorated or plain, but all pretty as a milkmaid and twice as sturdy. Anselm. Anselm. Not to be confused with Ansem. You know, never mind. Witcher wanted. Witcher wanted to root out and exterminate the monsters rampaging around these parts. During the time it takes to complete the contract, said Witcher will have to... Now that's a typo, right? Said Witcher apostrophe LL will have to write to room and board in the Elderman's hut. Cost deducted from final pay. Message from the Elderman of Lindenvale. Oh, interesting. So is that a contract? It's not even a Witcher contract. Okay. The real question is, did that unlock any places of interest? It may have. I don't remember if this one was already unlocked, but I do know that these ones down here were already unlocked. Yeah, I have no idea if I actually did read that one in the past, but whatever. Okay, so, oh my goodness, I'm not going to be able to drink another potion for a while. This toxicity nonsense, yeah, it's really hurting me. At least it's not like draining my health anymore. All it's doing is, I don't know, like preventing me from drinking more potions in the future or something like that. I'm not really sure. Okay, I want to get out of here. I don't... No, Geralt, stop it! Oh my god, he's walking towards Roach. I literally had no control over him right there. Jesus. He was just like briskly walking towards Roach while those drowners were all around him. God damn it. Now I'm gonna have to drink something. Don't have a lot of water left either. Okay, well, Roach caused me some trouble there. You know what game has like really good horse mechanics, other than Red Dead Redemption and 2? Shadow of Colossus.
Come on.
I love that game. I absolutely adore it. I played it back when it first came out on the PlayStation 2. I still own a copy of it. Actually, just between you and me, our viewers, guys, I don't actually own my copy of Shadow of Colossus. I kind of quote-unquote borrowed it from a friend and I just never returned it. I think he knows too, because at some point, this was 10 plus years ago, by the way. This is when Shadow of Colossus first came out. Yeah, this was a very long time ago. I kind of borrowed it from him, and then he just never wanted it back. And I think maybe 7 or 8 years ago, I don't know, it's a long time ago, he was like, you still have my copy of Shadow of Colossus, right? I was like, yeah, I do. And he's like, okay, cool.
That's it,
yeah,
Roach.
and I still have it. I never bought the remaster version. Okay, it's a remake, but I don't really agree with the remake because apparently they wrote the code entirely from scratch, so they didn't remaster the previous version, and they did everything again from scratch, but they didn't really change up anything. So I was just like, if you're going to remake a game from scratch, you might as well make the gameplay a bit more modern and, you know, add a bit more like gameplay mechanics and get some more modern animations. I don't know about the animations, I never played it, but from what I know, it's the exact same game, maybe with a couple more tweaks here and there from the original Shadow of Colossus. So I was like, if you're going to remake the game from scratch, you might as well add some like new things to it and make the game just a bit more interesting to your modern like 8th generation gaming audience. It's for the PlayStation 4, so it looks fantastic. I'm not going to like say the game looks bad or anything. It's just I don't really agree with the fact that they did nothing new with it, or very close to nothing new with it. So I never bought it. I still have my friend's Shadow of Colossus for PlayStation 2, and I still love it. I still play it once in a while.
Nilfgaardian's prince led a group of barefoot prisoners through here.
Okay, so now we can kind of like see...
Nilfgaardian's prince.
Okay.
led a group of barefoot
we
prisoners
can kind of see what
here.
happened to this patrol gone missing by following these footprints. Okay, let's go. Gonna keep on eating food. Yeah, I don't know. It just feels like food is running out faster than it used to. Totally my imagination, probably.
Nilfgaardian's prince.
Okay. He's just gonna
led a
keep
group
saying
of
that?
barefoot prisoners through here.
Alright, what are we dealing with here? Oh, hi. I think we're gonna have to fight that. Let's see. Let's apply some oils. I still have 61% on the flammable oil, but let's go with something else. Let's go with brown oil for this fight. Unfortunately, I won't be able to consume a potion, but this tiara might be okay. Is that a forktail or a wyvern? I can never tell.
Wyvern. Wonderful.
And Geralt answers my question. Alright. Come on. Reload that crossbow. Oh god.
What? Lost your nerve?
Sometimes, I don't know why, like Geralt just can't move while he's reloading that crossbow. It's a little strange. Oh, Jesus. Okay. Gotta be really careful here. As long as I can keep the dude inside my Yrden. At this point, I really wish I had like Yrden Trap, or whatever it was renamed to, because it does really good passive damage. Unfortunately, I don't have it. What the heck? Oh no, the art doesn't work in like getting it out of the sky. Oh shoot. Okay. Okay, at least I didn't die from that, but still, that was pretty tough. No, no! Damn, yeah. That was going to happen.
Wonderful.
Okay, so let's give this another try. Hopefully I won't make some stupid mistakes again. If only this guy would just like stay inside my Yrden trap, you know? That would make things so much easier for me. Alright. I can see that the snare is not like working perfectly against the wyvern. Instead of actually like stunning it for a couple of seconds, all the snare does is stagger it, which is fine because it's a large enemy. Okay, let's shoot some crossbow bolts. Ow! What the heck just happened there? Okay, I mean, sure. What the heck? These weird little glitches in the game, I have no idea why they happen. I was in the middle of the freaking Wyvern fight and it just teleported me out. I gotta admit though, that's pretty funny. That's pretty funny. Okay. Well then. Oh my god! Whoa. It can do that? Sorry if that was super loud into the microphone, but I was just so surprised. I was still really far away from it, and then it just decided to dive on me, and whoa. I was like holding down my guard. I know that for a fact. So either it attacked me in my blind spot, or I didn't have enough poise to guard against it. Damn it, this is gonna take a while. Okay guys, I'm not really sure what happened. I accidentally paused my video recording because I had to go off and do something, and then I recorded that whole fight with the Wyvern. Now I'm not 100% sure if that footage actually got recorded or if I was paused during the recording. I have no idea, but I did defeat it on that attempt there. And what happened was I forgot to unpause my video recording.
Let's go.
So I just kind of kept on going, not for too long, for 2 minutes, and then I realized that it was paused. I was like, oh crap. And then so now we're here. If that footage actually got recorded, okay. If not, then well, I got through it. It's not a big deal. It took me a couple of tries, but you know. So I was saying for some reason that Wyvern felt a little stronger than other Wyverns, because usually I am able to parry. Actually, I don't think that footage came through. So what happened in that last battle? If it did get recorded, then everything I'm saying is redundant. But if it didn't, I'm just going to tell you what happened. Usually this Wyvern does this diving attack, right? It's not like the Griffin's diving attack. It's a bit different. You can't art it out of the sky when it's doing it. But usually what I do when it's doing that diving attack, because it telegraphs that perfectly. We're just going to go to the person to hand in this contract, by the way, which will require us to go into the Nilfgaardian camp. So usually you can kind of parry that diving attack and then go in for a counter attack. So you don't take a lot of damage. You might take a little bit of big monster attack damage, but not too much. And you're able to parry it and do some damage. But in that last attempt though, I tried to parry it and I didn't have enough poise to actually parry it properly. I took a whole ton of damage and I got staggered backwards. So this is why we got a scene here.
Hey,
so I'll finish that story later.
Geralt of Rivia, correct? You were in White Orchard recently, near Vigor.
Charming village, if you don't mind rotting corpses.
There'd have been one more if not for you. Lena, she survived, thanks to your potion.
Nice to see a Nilfgaardian soldier so concerned about the fate of some simple Nordling, but kind of surprising too.
That night, when the Griffin attacked her, she was on her way to meet me, in the woods, near the garrison.
Okay, so this really brings us back, huh? I will go over it in a second, but at first I just have to finish this Wyvern thing. So all I really wanted to say is that Wyvern felt stronger than others because I didn't have enough poise to block his diving attack when every single time in the past I did have enough poise to block it, so I don't know what the deal was there. Anyways, so this guy. How many of you guys remember Lena? Probably everyone, but as long as you have actually seen that little cutscene with her and Tomira back in White Orchard, and we gave her a swallow. She apparently survived, based on what this guy's telling me. And now, 60 episodes later, more like 50 something episodes later, we get to see the outcome of that event. This is so amazing. Alright, let's see. We can say love knows no bounds.
Love knows no bounds.
Not so. Her parents told her that if they saw her with a Nilfgaardian, they would shave her head, cut out her tongue, and banish her from their home. Listen, Lena, she has not fully recovered. I took her with me when I was transferred, thought she might get better. But no, She says nothing, recognizes no one, sleeps most of the day.
I warned Tamira. Witcher potions have powerful, usually permanent side effects. Can't do anything to help now. Maybe a mage could.
I don't know whether to thank you or curse you for not letting her die with dignity.
Trust me, choice I had to make was harder.
It was indeed. Okay, so there was two outcomes that could have happened with this guy. So he could have either came up to you and said that Lena screamed before she died, or he could have come up to you and said what he just said, like, she didn't die, but she doesn't seem the same way she was when she was still healthy. So I'm not really sure like how the outcome is determined, because you have to give her the swallow potion either way in order to, you know, have this guy come up to you and tell you what happened. But this particular time we got the outcome where she didn't die, but she's kind of like a vegetable or something. So yeah, that's kind of an interesting outcome. And even though it wasn't the happiest of endings, at least it was some kind of closure to that entire ordeal back in White Orchard. Okay, so let's just keep on going here. We got a side quest here. Which one of these people has the side quest for me? This one here.
All roads lead to Mahakam.
I have come from far away, to seek my son. He served in the Nazari cavalry. I must find him. I simply must.
I'm not one of your soldiers.
This is good. Our army refused to help. Yet help is what I need. So much so, I will ask a rock troll if required.
Interesting train of thought, ma'am.
So why did you come here?
Why'd you decide to look for your son now?
He wrote letters. To me, to his fiancée, regularly. They would come in the post each week. And suddenly, they stopped. This was unlike him. Something had happened, I knew.
Okay, sorry to break it to you, but your son might be dead.
Don't mean to dash your hopes, but not all soldiers come home from war.
I know what war is. My husband fell at Brenna, but I had his body brought home to Nilfgaard, buried there. I will do the same for my son. If I must. I require someone's help to find Herodoberth, or his body. Coin is no object.
Herodoberth. That's a mouthful. Okay, so what does he look like?
What's your son look like?
Unlike others, easily distinguished. In all Nilfgaard's army, I do not think there was another with his mane. The color of fire.
A red-haired Nilfgaardian?
His father hailed from Magturga. Folk have like complexions there. My son inherited this trait, and others, from his father. May I count on your help?
Yes, ma'am.
Do my best to help you.
You will not regret it. There is nothing I would not do for Herodoberth. Remember this.
I'll ask around, see if I can learn something.
My servant strove to do the same. He drank with the soldiery in the mess, but met no one from my son's company. It is as if it has ceased to exist. You must speak to the quartermaster. He is dismissive of me, but he will be more candid with you. I can feel it. A mother feels these things.
Guess we'll see.
Okay, quartermaster it is. Okay, but before we do that, there are a bunch of merchants here. Let's check these out. Starting with this guy.
Greetings.
Greetings to you.
Wouldn't mind a looky.
Actually, I think this guy's just a generic merchant. He doesn't really offer anything too spectacular. Alright, let's just get out of here.
Farewell.
There are a couple more though, so it would be very unlike me if I did not check them all out. So, this guy here?
What?
Okay.
Show me what you haven't.
This guy actually has some stuff. Let's see. Silver. Yeah, nothing I need. I mean, usually with these guys, I'm just looking for like kind of useful crafting diagrams, as well as maybe like pieces of the map that will get me to like certain
So
Witcher
long.
gear. Although, like, these generic merchants, they rarely have any of those, so... Never hurts to check, though.
Buying or just perusing?
Perusing.
Show me what you've got on offer.
Okay. Did you see all those guys, like, hammering the blacksmith anvil back there? I thought that was kind of cool. Runestones and generic stuff. Okay. Does he buy these armors? 10%. You know what? It's not that different. Let's just get rid of it. And what about the trophies? Oh, he buys these for 20%. Okay, we might as well just sell it off because 20% is as good as I'll ever get. Alright, that's fine.
So long.
Look at these guys. They're all just hammering away in unison.
Hark ye, who have we here?
That's really cool. 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh,
Tempered, mayhaps?
I guess their shifts are over. Maybe. Oh,
Work and more
or they just
work.
switch positions. Okay, that's cool too.
Got something needs a hammering? Work and more work.
Cool. That's a lot of smith. Okay, so now we need to talk to the quartermaster. And it just so happens that we need to talk to the quartermaster to turn in this Wyvern contract we just did. Okay, I've always thought this is like a really cool place, by the way. This is where the Nilfgaardians are camped out in order to invade Veland. Okay, and in here we go. We got Quartermaster Egerbrecht. Ooh. So this guy has the same last name as that one guy, that one Nilfgaardian army commander called Tiber, or Tibber. Probably Tibber because his name is German. So he's not the same guy. I think he's related though.
Who are you? Why do you sniff around here?
Looking for work.
Wait. 2 swords, eyes like slits. You are a witcher, is that so?
Geralt of Rivia.
I have not heard the name. But you will find work here, this I know.
You haven't heard the name, you uncultured swine. Haven't you heard Master Dandelion's ballads? You been here long?
You look tired, Quartermaster. Been stationed here long?
Too long. But the day will come when the Emperor's banner will fly first over Novigrad, then over Tretigor, and we will all go home.
Yeah, until the people stage an uprising and revolt against your Nilfgaardian Empire. Has the Emperor thought about that? Okay, so before we do the quest stuff, let's take a look at what he is selling.
Show me what you're battling.
Oh. Wow, that's woefully underwhelming. Alright. Let's play cards with him a little later. Let's talk to him about the contract.
You happen to lose a unit recently?
One is missing, yes. Did you find my notice?
No. Found their bodies. Female Wyvern killed them. They wandered into her hunting ground.
A wyvern? Bleu de peste.
Your men must have provoked her.
I see. Thank you, Witcher. Your reward, as in the notice, Verfail.
225, okay. Yeah, unfortunately we weren't able to barter with this guy, but I suppose 225 is pretty respectable. We probably could have gotten maybe upwards of 300, maybe even 350 from that one.
Still wandering about the camp? Careful, they could name you a spy.
Yeah, a Witcher spy. Yeah, like that's ever going to happen. About the woman looking for her son, though.
Ran into a woman, Nilfgaardian, who's looking for her son.
I knew this one was stubborn. I did not know she would hire a witcher.
Let's say a mother's tears moved me.
You helped me once. I suppose I must return the favor. But I do not know what happened to this whelp. He was a problem from the start. Preferred a quill and inkwell to a sword. He scratched away incessantly. Not long past, his unit was decimated by the foe. Ambushed in the swamp nearby.
Why'd you withhold this from his mother?
By imperial order, we are not to inform civilians of defeats, lost men and units. Also, we never found his body. Perhaps he survived.
Oh, okay. So let's go ahead and track this quest. Find Hrodeberth's body using your Witcher senses.
Still wondering about the...
Before that, though, we have something very important to do with this guy. And that is to lay out some cards.
Been a while since I played cards with a subject of His Imperial Majesty. Game of Gwent. Let's lay him down.
You know what would be extremely interesting? Is if we get to play Gwent with Emperor Amir. Just imagine it. What kind of, like, amazing Nilfgaardian deck that guy would have. Oh my goodness. We never get to do that, by the way. Like, yeah, Amir doesn't play Gwent, unfortunately. We're going to play Northern Realms this round. And let's throw Vesemir in. I don't even know why Vesemir is a neutral card. He's clearly a Northern Realms guy. Let's see here. Vernon Roach is okay. Because he does summon these blue striped commandos, and there are a lot of them in this deck. Right? Is that what he does? Oh no, he only summons Vess. Oh. That makes them far less good, but... I suppose we can kind of build a deck around that. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, let's take out these siege towers, this catapult expert, and a couple of these catapults. All of these catapults. And we're going to throw in Vernon Roach, Vess, blue striped commandos, and we need 2 more cards. Let's see. Let's go with... What should I do here? And let's just add in these Crinford Reavers. They're not great, but better than nothing. Actually, not even better than nothing, but we have to do it. Okay, so this hand is awful. We gotta get rid of these shadows. Yeah. No spies, no roach. Man, really? At this point, I'm thinking our Northern Realms deck is probably not even as good as our Nilfgaardian deck. And why is this guy playing Northern Realms? Isn't he a Nilfgaardian Quartermaster? What the heck is he doing playing Fotest? Okay. Let's see. Yeah, these guys are really, really useless. You know what? I'm just gonna play the spy. No need to wait to round 2 to play this guy. And he passes. I need 9 points to beat him. This guy should do it. That's 10 points. Okay. So I get to draw a card now, which is great. And his hand is still garbage. Oh my goodness. Ugh. Okay. Gotta play it out. Yeah, because these blue striped commandos and these Crinfred, is that what it is? Reaver Hunters? Crinfred, yeah. They are really trash by themselves. 3 points and 4 points. Okay, so he's got Roach, and that did nothing. Good. Let's play the carryover. Although, depending on how this round goes, there probably won't be a round 3. In fact, if there is a round 3, there's a high chance I'm just going to lose. So, let there not be a round 3. Okay. Dandelion. Ooh, okay. Let's go ahead and play the medic. Bring back Dennis. Yeah, this guy is really laying in the tempo. We gotta do the same. Commander's Horn. Oh my god, he has Siri. Damn it. Okay, well, let's clear the weather here. And we may have to take this into a round 3. Which is going to probably mean we lose. Okay. Don't have to do that just yet. Got the decoy. Play that on the taller. That's great. Oh my goodness, this guy is drawing into all the right cards. Seriously? Here. Come on, give me some commandos. Gaunter Odim. Okay. That's actually not bad. My god. We'll play the carryover. And wow. Seriously, huh? Okay, there's no way. Like, this is just not happening. which means he's going to get to draw a free card, but I have double carryover and 2 very powerful cards in my hand, so this should be okay. This should be a-okay. Yeah, I probably overestimated how powerful this guy's round 3 would be. Alright, that's it. Alright, very nice. And, ooh, character entry added, Tavar Egebrecht. Cool. Let's take a look at this guy. I'm curious. Does he have a relationship with Tibber? The Nilfgaardian Tavar Egebrecht came from a family with a long military tradition, so yeah, probably. His ancestors had proudly served under the Golden Sun banner during the conquest of Mecht, Gesso, and Metina, fighting and dying for their emperor. That last fate was met by Tavar's cousin, Colonel Tibber Egebrecht, yeah, so it was his cousin, who fell in the Battle of Brenna during the previous Northern War. Despite the fact that Tavar felt no hatred for Nordlings, considering his cousin's death a grievous yet inevitable consequence of war, he performed his duties as quartermaster diligently, with the good of his soldiers his top priority. Oh, a benevolent quartermaster, Nilfgaardian at that. Very nice. He's got my respect. But I'm still gonna loot his stuff. Alright, okay. So we have a notice board here, but we're not going to do anything with that just yet. We're probably going to save that till next time. Before we end things, though, I want to... oh my god, Roach, please. Please, Roach. Don't do that. Okay. Before we end things off, though, we're going to see this quest where we're helping this old woman. We're going to see this one to a close. So we're going to need to find the body of her son. Quartermaster claimed that he fell during combat. We can take a look at what truly happened. Find Rodworth's body using your Witcher senses. Okay. Can do. Alright, so this is the House of Respite, or Respite, depending on how you want to pronounce it. Honestly, I have never figured out if there was anything that you could do at that place. Nope, like there are no side quests that you needed to go to like go to that place. The place is completely locked. I have no idea. So if anyone knows what the House of Respite does, then let me know. Oh, look at this.
Deserters tried to flee on horseback. Were caught here, looks like. Fled into the swamp.
Okay, well, fled into the swamp. That can't be good. In fact, I hear some nasties over there.
Dog tracks. It's as if they were pursued.
Okay, let's save the game. And what do we have here? Drowners? Ghouls? Ghouls. Okay. Very nice. Oh god. Okay. Come on now. Just a couple of ghouls. We can do this. They kind of have me surrounded though. Jesus. Like, can you not, like, run around so much? Oh my god. This is not supposed to be this tough. Okay, there we go. Whew. Had me worried there for a second. Like, gonna die on a couple of ghouls. At the beginning of the game, maybe, but at this stage of the game, that should not be happening. Alright, so let's see here. This guy.
Red hair. Probably him. Need to find something else to know for sure.
So he is the only redhead around here. Let's see. Can we find anything else?
Letter to his mother. Least I can do is get it to her.
Dear mother.
That's it.
This might be my last letter. My head hangs low as I write, for I have brought a great shame on our family. I have failed my brothers at arms. In the hour of truth, my courage failed me. I ask for no forgiveness, for I deserve none. I ask only that you pray for me. May you live in health. Herodoberth. Ooh. Yes, so they were pursued, and the only reason you would, like, hang someone is when they have deserted, which means he did not fall in combat, he deserted, he was chased down, and hanged for his actions. Talk about bringing shame to your family. That's basically as bad as it gets. So, I mean, okay, the only thing worse than desertion is like betraying. So if you become a traitor, commit treason, and join the enemy in war, that's probably worse than deserting. But either crime deserves a really harsh punishment, and that's exactly what happened. So let's go back to the mother and bring her some really sad news. Here she is.
My son, were you able to learn anything?
I was.
I wish to know the truth. Be it sweet, be it painful. I wish to know.
Your son is dead.
How did it happen?
Okay, so here we can really make a decision here. We can either say he died in battle and tell her that he's going to rest in peace and give her a little bit of peace of mind, like what you don't know can't hurt you, right? Or we can tell her the truth because she probably deserves it. I think no matter how bad some news are, I think every single human being, this applies to real life, by the way, not just in the game. I think no matter how bad some news are to some people, I am a person who believes that every single human being has the basic right to know the truth. I think, now some people might disagree, and I totally understand why you may want to disagree, because again, I just said, what you don't know can't hurt you, right? And if you're never going to know, then what does it matter? Telling them the truth and hurting their feelings is only really going to make the day worse for everyone. But somewhere in my heart, I'm just the kind of person who's like, I think everyone deserves the truth. And if it's going to hurt them, well, so be it, right? Like, at least you're not living with a lie for the rest of your life. So, with that in mind, we're going to tell her the truth.
He deserted, was caught and hanged.
Lies!
Found him hanging next to others. Notice posted on the tree was clear.
I do not believe you. My son was no coward.
Believe what you will. Found a letter on him, addressed to you.
Mother, this may well be the last time I write. In all my letters I have lied. Forgive me. I am no hero. I take no pleasure in killing Nordlings. This place is a nightmare. I have borne it until now. I can bear it no longer. Not long past, they ordered us to murder prisoners. Do you know what this means? To kill defenseless men. I must flee this place. Oh, darling child. Forever. You have found him for me. Your payment. Take it.
Well, there you go. That's that. And that's totally not what I read in that letter, by the way. So maybe there were some like scribblings in the back that I didn't get to read. Well, there you go. Now she knows the truth. And now both her and her son can rest in peace. Kinda. I mean, the dude is hanging there. I don't know if he can truly be in peace at that point. But anyways. So, yeah, I think we're going to end things off this time. Next time, we're going to read the notice board here in the Nilfgaardian camp. Maybe do a couple of, I don't know, if this unlocks a couple of more side quests, we can do those. Otherwise, we can go on to do some more places of interest. Not ready to go back to the main quest just yet. We're going to spend some more time just roaming and doing miscellaneous other things. So, yeah, that's the end of this time, guys. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.